Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I'm just here to do your card for today. I'm going to be using the Faulkner Tarot deck, the black and white version as usual, and just having a little shuffle, and I'm going to pop down a card for us for today and see what we've got. Okay, righty-ho, card for today is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a people card in the tarot, so often refers to a person. In this case it would be a female, and it would be an earth sign female in terms of star sign. So in terms of a reading in general, if we're not referring to a person, this is about a lady who kind of likes the good things in life, likes to kind of be pampered a little bit, and is very able to create wealth and success. So in terms of a day, when we're looking at a card for the day, I would always say that this is talking about you being able to create what you want for yourself. Now, Pentacles, as we know, tend to be talking about material stuff, finances, wealth, success, business, all of that kind of thing, money, all of that. Doesn't have to be just about that. Pentacles cards are about grounding and about being in the world. So it can be talking about you becoming more aware of being grounded and being active in making things happen. Okay, Pentacles people make things happen. They make things happen more slowly than the Wands people, but they're doers. Okay, they get stuff done. It's a slow process with them, and they don't mind that. They will keep plodding on until they get to where they want to get to. So this is a day where you're looking at slowly but surely getting to where you want to be. Okay, it's a day of making things happen. It's a day of success. It's a day of making a plan to get to where you want to go. You know, you can see this lady's got nice car there. It is about forward movement. Okay, this is not about racing off in a racing car though. This is about taking your time to get where you want to go in a slow, steady, reliable fashion. Okay, so it's about stages, getting things done one by one, stage by stage, getting to where you want to go. These Pentacles people are not to be rushed. Okay, they will take their time, but they will get to where they need to be, and they're dedicated and they're determined, and they're quite dogged. They don't give up. So it's a day where you can make stuff happen, but it feels like it's not something that can be rushed. It's not all going to happen in 5 minutes. Okay, so if you're a fire sign like me, that can be a little bit frustrating, but you have the heads up now, so you know you're getting there in the end, so you know you can be a little bit more patient than maybe you might feel inclined to be on a normal basis. At least you know you're going to get there in the end. I'm just going to put down an energy oracle card just to kind of support this Queen of Pentacles and see what we've got going on in the other deck of cards, because they're always quite supportive. Okay, right, interesting. The Deceit card. Okay, no one ever wants to see this. This is like the Seven of Swords in the tarot, right? We don't like to see these cards, these Deceit cards, crop up. However, it's important that we recognise that there are people around us, there can be people around us who are not looking after our best interests. Okay, and that's their journey and their learning, not necessarily yours. Yours is to be aware of them and to take the action that you need to take for you. Okay, this is actually a good heads up card. You know, if you feel something in the next day or so, because this card reading will go from now for about 24 hours. If you feel someone around you is not telling you the whole truth, they just might not be. Okay, they might not be acting in your best interests. And what the Queen of Pentacles is saying, and it's interesting how these two come together quite nicely, is take it slowly, okay? Take your path slowly, and to be aware of the people around you. Don't rush off into something that with somebody who you feel might be a little bit of a fly-by-night, or a little bit of a person that is not, you know, offering you something crazy. Like, you know, sometimes when we get these weird things come through on Facebook, they're like, yeah, earn £1 million without leaving your front room. Yes, seriously, that is never going to happen. But you know, you have, I don't think there's any reason why you can't earn £1 million, but you have to partake in that. You know, you won't earn it by just sitting on your sofa watching the TV, which is kind of the idea that a lot of these sort of scam things give you. So what the Queen of Pentacles is saying is the way to make a success is by slow, steady progress and hard work. Don't believe the people that come in and tell you that you can just surpass all of that. I don't necessarily feel like earning money has to be hard work, or that you have to have loads of hard work. But I do think you have to partake, and I think you have to be interested, and I think you have to take part. You know, the job I do now, I absolutely love it. It does not feel like I work. When I get up and I start doing what I do each day, when I'm reading for people and I'm working with cards and I'm working with intuition and all of that stuff, it doesn't feel like I'm working. So I don't consider I'm working hard. I work a lot, but I enjoy it. So I don't feel like it necessarily has to be a real drag and a hard effort to make money. But you do have to take part. You do have to put in the hours. If you're doing something you love, those hours won't be a problem to you because you'll be enjoying everything, okay? It's like that old saying, isn't it? You know, find something you love and you'll never do a day's work in your life. Absolutely true. In my experience, it doesn't feel like work to me. I get up, I do what I've got to do. It does not feel like I'm making... It doesn't feel like I'm making loads and loads of effort and really trying and fighting and it's all a war. It doesn't feel like that to me. I get up, I enjoy what I do, I get paid for it. It's brilliant. So I kind of feel like that's a different way of looking at things. But what this is saying is take your time over the next couple of days to work towards the goals and the success that you want. Take your time and go slowly, because if you rush, there's a chance you might not notice if there's some of this going around. So I think this is more about the speed at which you're moving. So don't go charging off into something, then have misgivings about it and then find out that there was something not quite right. Check it all out, take it all slowly, work towards your goal. Hope that makes a little bit of sense to you. It makes perfect sense to me. That deceit card, we often miss that. We often miss that when it's around us. We have that intuitive feeling that something's not quite right, and then we tell ourselves, oh, don't be so ridiculous, off we go, come on, keep going. Trust in your instincts. If you feel that somebody's not quite telling the truth, chances are they're probably not. So have a really, open mind about that, and be prepared to go with your gut instinct. And if you feel like someone's not quite right, take your time around them. You don't have to run away from it straight away if you're really not sure. If your intuition's not that tuned in or you don't trust it that much, give it time. If you give it time to play out, I think you'll see what the truth is. So really positive Queen of Pentacles. Slightly iffy deceit card. Looks like there might be a bit of a wrong un around you somewhere. So just keep your eyes out for it. We don't need to be frightened of these people. If we're aware of what they are and what they do, then that's one step ahead. And if you have ultimate trust in yourself to be able to sort things out for yourself, and you have ultimate trust in yourself that the universe is a nice place and a loving place and a kind place, then you don't have to worry about these scary people. Being aware of them helps you to avoid them, and that's the best thing to do. Okay, I will leave that with you for today. I've rambled on for long enough, and I'll place this up on YouTube as normal. This card will take you through till around about this sort of time tomorrow, so 24 hours worth, 1st and 2nd of June. I will leave that with you. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now.